Next up is the public hearing of the Urbana City Council, and this is to receive public input on the fiscal year 2018-2019 annual budget. Will the clerk please call the roll?
City Council members Ammons. Brown.
Here.
Hazen.
Here.
Jacobson.
Here.
Miller.
Here.
Roberts.
Here.
Wu. Mayor Marlin.
Here. As is the per council rules, this is the first council meeting after the Memorial Day holiday, and we will say the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And before we begin, I would like to welcome our new city administrator, Carol Mitten. Today was her first day on the job, and we're delighted that she's here. So welcome, Carol. Okay, I've received no cards for public input at the public hearing, but oh, I did. Sorry, I apologize. Dawn Manier, please step forward. So you'll sit in the chair here and speak into the microphone. And you'll have 5 minutes.
Well, I don't think I can talk that long, but I'll do my best.
Or less.
Yes. I'm a resident of Urbana, and I live on Illinois Street, not very far from here. And my husband subscribes to the paper and reads it very faithfully. And he pointed out an article on the city budget last week that said that there was going to be a closing of the Urbana Civic Center December the 31st. This is the last year that it will be open until then. And it was very shocking to me. I had no idea that there was anything wrong with the Civic Center. I've been in it many times, and I've really enjoyed the building. I think it's an architectural icon in downtown Urbana. I think it represents one of the representative buildings of downtown Urbana. And it's very functional. It's been historically important building. And I think it's served its citizens well for as long as it's been there. It's served in art exhibits, art shows, social and cultural events. Last year alone, I attended 3 really lovely art events there, one of which I was a participant of. I'm a member of the Champaign-Urbana Craft League. So this is a shock and upsetting to people in my group because we've used that venue for many years for our art and craft show in November. I really am here to represent a number of people that I've communicated with in the Craft League, saying that I hope the city of Urbana does everything it can to keep that building open, to restore it for the reasons I said. I think it's really a part of Urbana, and I think it's an important part. And I think it does have a good function to serve in this city. I'm sorry to hear it was so run down. I've never noticed that when I've been in it. I thought the facilities were fairly good, but according to the article, there's problems with the roof and other things. So I hope the city can come up with the money, or we can figure out a way through some sort of public bond or some sort of grant from the state. I don't know how these things work financially. I'm not much of a financial person. But I just want to put in my 2 cents that I think this is an important building to have in downtown Urbana. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, and I also wrote all of you a letter about this. So I hope you've had time to read it.
Thank you. Beverly Fagan did not wish to speak, but she wanted to register her position on the topic in opposition of closing the Civic Center. And I'll enter this into the public record for this public hearing, even though you marked the City Council meeting. Is that okay? Is Beverly here? Is that okay? Okay, we'll do that. Thank you. Okay, Julie Watkins.
No, I said, I didn't want to speak.
Oh, okay.
I'm just registering.
Okay. She wishes to register her opposition to the budget decision to close the Civic Center, commenting, I don't believe that the only
Only gated communities.
that only gated communities will have community centers. Thank you. Is there anyone else who wishes to address the Urbana City Council in this public hearing? Do you have a comment on the budget? Okay, we have you for the next meeting. Oh, come on up. Can you please state your name?
My name is Karen Medina, and I actually live in Champaign, but I use the Urbana Free Library, and I just wanted to mention that closing, even shutting fewer hours for the library is a problem for all of the community, but especially minorities and people with lower income. I tutor over at the library, at the Urbana Free Library, and I use that space a lot. And it actually saves the city money to have the library open because it takes care of the people that other parts of the community aren't taking care of them. The homeless, the near homeless, the people that are about to lose their other, like food stamps, access to food, access to housing. The library is actually a place for those people to find resources, and any hours that you cut from the library, you're going to have to pay much more money down the road. It's been proven over and over again by cities who have cut hours, and I just wanted to say that I value the Urbana Free Library of all libraries that I have worked in. I'm a librarian, worked in and been in, that Urbana Free is one of the best, and cutting their hours is, I think it would hurt you more down the road financially.
Just for the record, the budget reductions do not include plans to reduce hours or staffing.
The News Gazette said it did.
Well,
They were wrong. Oh, good. Yay. Well, then, I support this.
thank you for your comments. Any other public input during this hearing? Okay. Seeing none, this public hearing is adjourned.